Hello friends, I've been busy in the fish room. I'll show you what I mean, and we'll start here with this tank behind me. This is a 300-gallon, 7-foot across African cichlid tank, and relatively speaking, it's very lightly stocked. And so what I've done is I've worked something out with my channel sponsor, Josh, over at Cunningham Tropicals. If you haven't checked out Cunningham Tropicals, check them out. And I've got a special discount code for you that you can use that I'll share with you here later in the video. But we're going to be adding some very, very cool fish to this aquarium. They're going to be getting here tomorrow night via Southwest Cargo. So I'm going to be making a trip to the airport to pick them up. And so we're going to be adding a little more stock to this tank. It'll be interesting to watch how the new fish get along with this existing group of fish, which have really gotten along well, all things considered. This cloudy mess right here is where I'm going to be acclimating and quarantine the new fish. So this is the old 55-gallon, and if you're wondering why it has this much room at the top, is because there's a crack here on the top brace, and it's being supported by this brace right here. Is actually helping to make sure that the glass doesn't bow out. And it's not bowing, it's staying very straight with that brace on there, as you can see. So there's no bowing, plus having the water level down is pretty good. But what I did is I went ahead and it was completely dry and sitting here just waiting to get replaced. But I haven't had a chance to actually finish up the order with glass cages to replace this tank. I'm going to be replacing it with a glass cages tank, which is going to be custom made, and the order is finalized and it is under production, but I just have to get the time to get over there and pick it up. But in the meantime, this here is going to serve, and I added several good sized caves, so if the fish want to chill, they can. There's a big old Eheim heater back there that's plugged into a controller, and there's a plant that'll give us a break in a line of sight, and there's an internal filter that has sponges in it that were taken out of hang-on back filters. In other words, those sponges were already full of beneficial bacteria, so they were placed into the filter. They're actually from an Expertmatic internal filter, a different model, but they're gonna do fine. My main intention was to add beneficial bacteria. By tomorrow morning, this will be cleared up. And if you ever try and instantly cycle a tank like that, be sure that you treat the water before you add your beneficial bacteria. And that way it doesn't kill off the beneficial bacteria. I've also added, of course, some water conditioner was added first. I used the Fritz Complete, and then I also added a little bit of Malawi salt, just to make it very African cichlid friendly. So this is where they're going to live for 30 days. At the end of those 30 days, I'll probably just give this tank away, or maybe sell it for 10 bucks on Craigslist. Someone can use it as a reptile enclosure. I'll take all the caves, the plants, the heaters, the filters out of it, take the light off of it, and keep the brace. But the tank itself can go, and I'll replace it with the glass cages tank. Very quickly over here, I have more temple plants. Remember temple plants? I mentioned them in a prior video. They're doing great. Love these temple plants. They like my water, so and they seem to thrive. The bouquet of Anubias right there. But there's more temple plants over here, and they're doing great. Here's that 29-gallon that crashed on me. It's come back to life. I have some little ember tetras in here, some neon tetras, and I'm going to be getting some rummy noses and some rasboras. And those fish will all be in this aquarium for about 30 days, and then they'll go ahead and go over to the 55-gallon planted tank. There's a little ember tetra. There he is down there. You can see him in the plants, bouncing around. He's been living in here solo for a while, so I thought it'd be a good idea to get him some playmates. There's more cories in here now, and I think that's I think they're enjoying themselves. You can see a pack of 4 of them right here. Different types. So I'll be adding those neons, more rummy noses, some of my favorite fish, the rummy noses, and more rasboras. Love the way those fish school, so that'll be added to this aquarium. So I'll do an unboxing video and show you the fish I get right from the airport, and then we'll go ahead and get them through quarantine, then get them added to the tanks. But this is exciting, and I thank Josh over at Cunningham Tropicals for the support and the backup. And if you want to pick up some quality fish, check out Cunningham Tropicals at cunninghamtropicals.com and use ben.o.cichlid for 15% off on fish. Love those snails, huh? Look at the way they bury themselves. So ben.o.15 for 15% off on fish, and ben.o.10 for 10% off on things like fish food, like the food you see back here on the chair. Let's see here. Here's some right here. He's got all types of food. This happens to be cichlid flake, of course, but he's got food for every kind of fish. Check it out at cunninghamtropicals.com. So you're probably wondering what African cichlids I'm going to get. You'll see when I do the unboxing. They're very, very cool fish. One that I've been missing for quite a while since I lost the one I had, and one that I had back in California that was just amazing. And I'll show them to you at the unbox video. Be sure to tune in for that. Thank you, my friends, for tuning in. You are appreciated. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell if you'd like to, and that's it for me. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.